Oh, there we go. Right next to the old man, we found Hype once again, who was just hanging out.
Well, I was just having dinner, but you were really antsy in the pantsy to get this devil damn commentary over with, weren't you?
We just went on a little adventure. It's fine. We're back up here with this man who's been bolted to the floor.
Yeah, he can't move. Also, I made the excuse for you, Steve, that you were stung by a bee and were incapacitated.
Are you actually allergic to bees?
I don't think I am, but, what's wrong with just saying, oh, he left to get something to eat? Why is it that we always need to come up with some stupid, air quotes, in-universe explanation as to why someone has to miss a part?
Because it's more interesting that way.
It sounds exciting. It sounds
adventurous. Well, I'm sorry if my dinner was boring to you.
What the?
Huh?
Sly the shopkeep was actually the great nail master all along.
What?
What do you know?
And don't worry, and there's an optional boss battle way in an area I'm never going to show up, but he is actually the great nail sage. There's actually a boss battle you can fight with him, and yes, he does know how to wield that giant nail back there somehow.
What?
Oh, shit. So, is everyone a fucking nailsmith at this point?
Is there anybody else we need to know? Giant nail comes across.
I'm out of here.
So, Nail Master's Glory. This charm allows me to pull off my charge attacks much faster. I don't have to hold the button for as long.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
And he'll be eager to take my Geo and trade for his precious wares as soon as we get back out of his basement.
As always.
He's got to make a living somehow.
Get out of my house. Okay.
Or I'll shoot you.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were the great nail sage. Yeah, well, times are changing. Buckshot.
Oh, I have nails all right. 22 nails.
No. God damn.
Whoa.
That actually would make sense. Whoa.
This
Oh no.
Good.
So, I'm going to say right now, this is the only area that does this in the game, and I kind of wish it wasn't, because I love this idea. At some point in the game... Oh, jeez. At some point in the game, the crossroads become infected, and thus become much more difficult than the first time you ever went through here.
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
you say that, Logan. I kind of appreciate it's just stuck to this level, because I don't know if I would want every level to be this bad.
Well, I like it in the sense of, like, it keeps the difficulty scaled so that you don't ever feel overpowered where you're going through an area.
I mean, yeah, but that never hurts to still have your power trip every once in a while.
Look at all the buggies we've saved so far.
Oh, the little grubs.
We're still a little short.
Have some free
but
loot.
This is our reward. Yeah, we're still a little short, but look at them all.
They're so grateful. They're showering us with money.
And a
All
glowing
the
thing.
money and
Rancid egg.
rancid egg, which is just for getting my shade back.
I can only just imagine just how thankful this guy will be once we free every single grub.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Are they gonna run out of money eventually?
Well, there's a finite number of worms to find in the area.
Right.
Are
This
they
is
each
basically
giving?
like
Are they each giving this
No,
much
it's
this
the
gold
old.
at a
It's the old.
time?
It's the old man himself that's throwing them at you. But yeah,
Oh,
you get more. You get more for every grub you save.
Yeah, I think that's the question she's asking. Like every little toss, is that like a number of like every single grub you rescue?
Yes. Every time he tosses up some goodies represents another worm I've saved. So let's read her fanfic.
Oh man.
The white savior in darkness, troubled dreams beset the maiden. Her savior gone, consumed below. Now her only companion, the cold wind, moaning at her door. Her heart fluttered with sudden fear.
Really? Wow. Right. She made a plushie of him.
Then still, a sudden calm. Why? A presence. A figure close behind.
I feel like that doll's I've seen that doll in a fucking Disney Channel show once.
She doesn't dare look, doesn't dare move. Fearful the slightest action will break the spell. She knew the presence at her bed, knew the calm only they could bring.
I'm half expecting her to turn over in her sleep and she's just wielding a body pillow.
Her white savior, now protector, standing tall beside, powerful, perfect.
Actually, oh god, if you look above her torso, that's her thoughts.
White wanderer, don't
When you
be
look
shy.
above her, I noticed if you looked above her torso, there actually were totally like giant like horns, as though like the giant horns of like my head. Like maybe she does have a giant like pillow of his head. At least.
She is obsessed.
And it's like just going back to what Allie was saying. It's like, White Wanderer, don't be afraid. They're not padded.
God.
And so now what I'm doing here is, again, this game doesn't hold your hand. What I'm doing is you have to buy the HUD icons on your map separately. Like, if you want to be able to, like, you know how like there's usually a legend that says, oh, this means this and that means that. You have to buy every one of those rows.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm gonna say right now, and then those last markers are like, those are markers that you can place on the map yourself, like the pins in Breath of the Wild or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Except
They're pretty dang helpful for stuff you can't access at the time.
Yeah.
Right, to remind yourself to go back. That being said, just overall, do not be like discouraged by how much you have to buy. As you just saw from that trip to the Grub Father, if you do go out of your way to complete things, especially when you sell some of your trinkets to that one dude in the sinking city or whatever, or the city of tears. Sorry.
I'm surprised this place hasn't sunk by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have a serious good draining.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, we've entered this new area in the city of tears.
Oh, this part.
Songstress Marissa.
Voice to ease all burdens. And still all troubled minds.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yep, and we're pretty much going to be a straight-up house crasher.
Oh boy.
Hang on, I want to see what's down here. Oof.
That's a shortcut.
Shortcut and... Aha. No, just another goodie to sell. But yeah, no, like I said, if you really go out of your way to find stuff, this game will give you more than enough money to take care of things. There'll be like maybe 2 to 3 purchases that can be a lot of money if you're not willing to grind for it. But otherwise, you can pretty much safely buy everything you need in the game.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't lose all that money willy-nilly.
Well, yeah.
Right, that's the thing. Like, play carefully, play cautiously, like the game wants you to. Sorry, I just put my.
And if you really feel that desperate, put that money in a bank. Hey there, honey. Oh,
Hello.
she's a spirit.
Yeah.
The pleasure
Sounds
house.
hard.
Oh, devil damn.
Well, they're referring to like watching stuff. Marissa.
Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marissa, a songstress of some renown. Though given the sorry state of this place, you may find it hard to believe.
Yeah, I do. What a dump.
Huge crowds once
But don't
flocked
worry.
to hear me sing. Then something changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
God damn
The
it.
audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing? You'll be the first in an age to hear it.
Sure thing.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
And you can just sit.
Oh,
And I'll admit, like the singing is really nice. The music is wonderful in this place.
It is very nice.
Well, once you start singing.
well, you can hear it if you listen carefully.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's time.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Don't worry,
I
don't
thought it was
worry.
like an
my-
actual singing.
No. It's all just. It's basically just letting you get to just take in the instrumental of the background.
And now for my latest piece, The Ballad of the Windfish.
Da, 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 da,
I'm
da.
actually
Your
kind of surprised they
music's
never
all
gave you...
over the place.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that for that remake, they decided not to give you an option. Just sit there and listen to a Marin sing her song.
Yeah.
Because you got places to go.
Well, yeah, that's true. You gotta get off that devil damn island. Am I right?
Well, plus there's also, like, I'm sure someone's uploaded the whole thing on YouTube anyway, so you could just listen through there.
But that's not the authentic experience. That's just playing cheap. Anyway, now that if Logan's done listening to this girl and her wonderful,
I like the song.
it is a good song. Now, oh, you're just gonna leave her?
Yeah, I don't want to take her because again, you
2
can use
words,
the
lady.
dream nail.
Singing lessons.
Again, you can use the dream nail on her. Oh, nice. Again, you can use the dream nail on her, and I guess it's sad for me because the second you do that, the entire place gets like completely dead silent because she's gone.
That's exactly
okay.
what I did.
Oh.
I know, and again, you need all the essence you can get, but I'm gonna try to spare a lot of the spirits just because I think they're nice. Okay, but okay, that's the thing. I guess that's the like point of contention I'm curious about is, so what is happening to these people is the corruption is leaving them to be trapped in like a dream-like state, while they're and then it's like it traps them in something called the dreaming or whatever. So do you think that when I use my dream nail to slash at them, do you think I'm completely killing them and thus snuffing out all existence, or do you think I'm bringing them peace and allowing them to finally truly sleep?
I honestly figured it was just the latter.
I guess, yeah. That's the thing, though. It's just like, yeah, the game never goes into specifics about it. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on your outlook. Like, do you think it's sad that I defeated them, or do you think it's they now have closure? I guess honestly, it just kind of extends to real life. Like, it just depends on your outlook on it, I guess.
Anyway, don't mind us. We just keep on giving this man more Hollowness seals.
Yeah.
One day, I mean, yeah, just one day he's gonna realize, and he will realize, just crap. What the heck am I doing with my money? I should move.
Another King's Idol.
I'm hoping. Part of it, I know there's gonna be a lot of new characters in Silk Song. Like, I already know there's gonna be a new person in charge of maps and stuff, but I do hope that we'll get to see like returning NPCs to like see that they made it out okay or stuff like that.
So is Silk Song supposed to be a full blown sequel, or is it some sort of entrequel or something?
Sorry about that.
Actually, you raise a good.
Right
no worries. Actually, you raise a good point. I don't know if okay. You do raise a good point though. Maybe it could be a prequel, or maybe all I know is that it stars Hornet. Well, but you raise a point. I actually have zero confirmation on. Maybe I'll look into it later. But I off the top of my head, I have zero confirmation where in the story it takes. Whether it'll take place after this game, or if it'll take place before the game. Or I remember the original plan was to have it be that you'll be playing during the events of Hollow Nest. You'd be playing on Hornet's side to see what she was up to, while where our little Hollow dude here, not the Hollow Knight, that's another guy, where our little dude here was doing his adventure, we'd see what she was up to. But then that became a whole full-blown campaign.
It would probably be like taking place at the same time and a little after, maybe.
Well, that's also, you know what, that's something I should probably ask right now, barring any potential spoilers. Like, is there actually any room to really continue the story after the game ends? Like, would a sequel even be possible?
It depends on the ending you get. I'm going to say right now. There are, off the top of my head, there are 3 possible endings. And one of them is, the true ending that I'm going to try and go for, where we're going to hopefully stop everything. There is the normal. Okay, I'll talk about the endings that you don't get. We'll start there. The endings that I don't get are the normal ending, which is if you defeat. It's what happens if you just go straight for the final boss, the Hollow Knight, as we've already learned. Defeat him, but without achieving our fullest Dream Nail upgrade. The Dream Nail we have to upgrade with at least 100 pieces of essence or something like that. In order, I think actually we need closer to 800.
I was about to say
100's so easy.
They really make you get a lot of essences just to get the true ending weapon.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I guess it's a little close to 1,000 or something. But once you upgrade the Dream Nail fully, that is when I can then. Man, I'm super strong now. Once you fully upgrade the Dream Nail, that is when I can. Oof.
Hey!
That hurt.
Well, that wasn't terribly fair.
Yeah. Just real quick, sorry about that. I had to feed the ducks. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's too boring for you people. I had to outrun a legion of cockroaches.
Oh, stop.
There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Or the grub dogs.
It's only impactful at the beginning of a part. Afterwards, it's just whatever.
I don't know. It sounds less cool if I just say, "Oh, sorry everybody, we couldn't do this next part. James had to go take a dump." He'll be there for the next part, everybody.
That was a mean shit. Let me tell you something.
But no, I don't know. We just have fun here. So, what was I gonna say though?
I'm sorry. I'm like.
You're thinking of James taking a dump.
Is laughing at stupid jokes.
No, it's okay. I think it's the voice
he had to go create.
That guy's a kamikaze
He had to go create a boss in a rare game.
Oh God. Jeez. So, the normal ending is when I. We gotta go visit the charm person again.
Sorry, folks. We couldn't get to that last part in time because someone had to go take care of the screaming squits.
God, I forgot what they call that.
It's a rare thing. Basically, just to give you an insight, one of the bosses in Conquer, that boss, is based on apparently one of the developers. I guess he just had an upset stomach or something, but apparently he pretty much laid a stool that was so big.
Oh, we can't
they
Oh,
go
decided-
God.
Like, I kid you not, like, apparently they were so mesmerized by the length of it that they decided they had to immortalize it as a boss and conquer.
Oh my
Called the
God.
Great Mighty Pooh.
Oh, trust me, that Conker's Bad Fur Day in its entirety is just ad-libs the game.
That's great. Also, what just happened there is,
Ad-libs, yeah.
Did we forget to mention they're
what,
British?
and also what happened there is,
Oh.
I can't.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. I was gonna
Actually,
say what
hold on,
happened.
let me just say my thing real quick. We
ahead,
need
James.
to invite you to our eventual Conker's Bad Fur Day playthrough.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like that alone is gonna want her to be a part of it just out of curiosity.
gonna be
I'm
interesting.
morbidly curious. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what was happening?
Like,
so
I
what was
don't
happening?
think he
Oh,
appears
boy.
until, like, the halfway point of the game, though, doesn't he?
Roughly
him?
the halfway point, yeah. But thankfully that game's not that long anyway, so.
Yeah. So what happened there, Hype, was when I was in the store, I could buy all but the last piece because the upgrades actually are unlocked after the singing
Oh
friend.
no!
jeez!
She's
She's
fully
hostile.
turned.
Punt.
She's
Ow!
still
Bury,
singing in
bury
her
the priest
head.
in his.
Ow!
Devil damn, what? No,
Oh
melodramatic.
no.
And that's that.
that.
That's the end of poor what's her name.
Mila, and she's
Oh,
meanwhile.
hello.
Hello.
Don't worry, we got the new chick.
This is a girl.
And look, she blushed.
Oh.
And look, she blushes.
Oh
Aww.
god. This is the same one that we've been reading her fan fictions of.
Oh, that. Oh.
Yeah,
My
that was her.
savior's so close. She's been pining for us this whole time.
Yes.
Yep, that's we were the savior.
Creepy.
And
Don't.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
especially since we're gonna see that whole change. Anyway, it's so silly. But anyway, we can't buy the last upgrade from the charm woman until we get more charms. Like you unlock more charms, and this is basically the first big purchase trip I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of upgrades from everybody so I can really deck myself out.
Oh boy.
I was wondering why you've been holding out on all those sweet sales.
I had to get a lot of key items, but
Oh,
now I can
okay.
buy everything. And here we talk about the
Run them out of business.
Buy this conniving Cooper out of House and Home.
Finally, a new vessel fragment. Those round thingies allow me to store up more soul. Each one holds about 1/3 of a soul container, so I can basically hold more mana for spells and stuff.
Nice.
Buy everything else,
The Sprint Master.
and
It's sad that you need a fucking badge of all things to make you run faster.
yeah, and now I can finally buy this. Now that I have
Oh
more
boy,
charms.
time for the honking moment.
Uh-oh.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, you don't.
No,
wait.
you need to get the blessing. You need every gem in the game, every charm in the game.
Oh, no.
And I assume you're not going to go for all of them.
Nah, not really. Some of them are.
Okay,
kind of
so long
optional.
story short, once you get all the badges, she basically she gives you your blessing by literally. Would you describe this better for me, Logan?
It's like one of those cutscenes that we've seen where like, oh, you're getting your nail upgrade or you're learning a new technique. Instead, it's a big first-person perspective look at her reaching over with those smoochers
Oh,
and getting like way close to the camera.
Also, it's kind of like the Great Fairies in Breath
what
of
is
the Wild.
happening
Hello,
here?
What?
hello, buddy. You're starting to smell.
This is really? I did not notice. This is the charm. Shush. This is the charm that I got from that dung beetle guy. Let it actually be known that this aura actually can damage enemies when they get close to me.
Oh, my God.
So you damage them by literally making them smell your musk.
Hits.
They'd be
to
like,
the-
my eyes, my eyes.
To their credit, that is accurate to some breeds of bugs. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
if I-
You're a
that's
stink
the only
bug
justifiable
now.
reason why we're letting ourselves stink so bad, because we're bugs.
And we actually need the stench for something later on. Ow.
Really?
And if... Ow.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Knuckle down there.
okay, you might want to.
He's going into he's pretty much going into no fucks mode right now.
Yeah,
And
that
as
was
you see
kind of.
there... And when I heal, I can also release a heavy amount of spores. It can deal to... It's silly.
I just remember one thing I will say I don't entirely like about this, about how the infected crossroads is that certain parts of the map are actually blocked off now.
Yeah, like that there, like back there, I can't go up to the stag station anymore through the faster shortcut. You have to do a whole loop around. Like walls have caved in, and I agree that is probably the most annoying factor of this whole area. You have to completely like take new paths, and they're not even interesting paths; they're just longer paths.
Yeah, it just pads out the game a little longer than it needs to.
Yeah,
Oh, that was kind of a short part.
Yeah,
It felt
but
like...
it was just good. Yeah, it was just filling up some stuff down there. Yeah.
Now, just as soon as we all take a nice long shower, we'll see you all for the next part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we won't have to be a stink bug for too much longer.
I hope not. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Afraid of your own musk.